Hey YouTube, Tuckerdale here. We're doing another quick firearms overview / tabletop review on this. This is my Century Arms C39v2. It's a milled receiver gun, so not stamped sheet metal. Pretty thick, heavy duty rifle. I think it weighs like 9 pounds in it right now. I just have a Hungarian 20 round mag, or whatever nation it's from. I think it's Hungarian because I bought it for my AMD 65 parts kit build I'm planning on doing. This is a standard factory gun. No real modifications other than a little bit of modification to the rear sight. I took a triangle file and changed from the standard square notch to a V notch, and then I put some white out on the front sight for a better contrast on targets, and I added this leather sling that came in with the parts kit that I bought. I fed it under the handguard because I'm a left-handed shooter, so I just took the gas tube off, attached it, and just fed it under there, and then put the gas tube back on. Seems to work pretty well for me in that scenario. Other than the charging handle digging into my torso a little bit when I carry the rifle, it's fine. I mean, if I just sling it over my shoulder, it's fine. Has the last round bolt hold open safety on it. Kind of a useless feature unless you shoot at a gun range or something, in my opinion, because the safety on this is pretty stiff. So like, it takes a little getting into, and the lever is kind of small. So and I shoot on public land, so cool feature, but not really necessary. The pistol grip on this kind of sucks. Works, but looking to upgrade that one day. I've had this rifle for a couple years and haven't upgraded anything on it yet, so it's probably not gonna happen, but maybe one day. I'd like to also change out the handguard. There are a couple options I've seen, like SLR Rifle Works makes nice drop-in handguards, and other companies, Midwest Industries makes a quad rail, their Gen 1 quad rail, which I've read online said it will fit the milled receiver on the Century guns, but I'm not entirely sure about that, and that's the reason I haven't bought it yet. I like the length of pull and the cheek weld I get on this stock, but I would also like a folding stock, but since it's a milled gun, not a stamped sheet metal, there's not a whole lot of options. Plus you have the rear tang on here that would either have to be cut off or something. You can also go with a buffer tube and just slide it over that. That is another option, and actually a pretty cheap option, because all I would need would be the M4 stock adapter, because I already have a M4 stock and buffer tube and all that. So I may do that, but right now this is a pretty simple setup, and I like the classic look of the AK. I have a AMD 65 parts kit build that I'm planning. The only thing I don't have is the muzzle device and the receiver yet, just because there's a couple more parts I want to get to like make it exactly how I want it, and so until I get those parts, I'm not going to buy the receiver. I have the barrel and everything else up. But yeah, just a quick overview of my Century Arms C39v2. It's been 100% reliable, although I'll bet I don't shoot it a whole lot, just because whenever I go out shooting, I tend to just grab one of my AR-15s or my AR-10, just because it's just, I wanted an AK, and it's not a bad rifle by any means. It's ran flawlessly for me, and I'm not going to put a million rounds through it, so I'm not too worried about it blowing up on me. It's just not my preferred platform. I mean, we all are entitled to our opinions, and that's mine. So, as always, take it easy and live free.